Back with our freezer clean out series where I am making cooking for one super easy. Today, I have chicken thighs that have been in my freezer for a year. It's totally safe to eat chicken that's been in your freezer for a year, though the taste might go down a little bit, so I wanna braise this. A recipe girly, so I looked around for recipes that had stuff that I already had on hand that I could use for these chicken thighs, and I found one on the roasted root. Link the recipe name in the caption, but the first thing we're gonna do is marinate the chicken, and we're gonna use this bag that's already in. I had these 2 lemons in the fridge. I don't know if it's gonna be enough lemon juice, but it's what we've got. I like to zest my lemons even if the recipe doesn't call for it and save it for later. Cut these babies in half. Use our handy dandy bag clips. Juice these lemons right on in there. Eyeball, honestly, how much this is. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. I'm definitely not gonna use all this zest. Oh, that was probably too much, but whatever. I'm gonna use fresh rosemary from my garden. One of my favorite things to do when I'm cooking for one or trying to use up ingredients is Google around for the ingredients that I already have on hand and find recipes that use those ingredients. I'm purposely not giving you the exact ingredients because if this ain't my recipe, go to their website. What I am doing, hopefully, is inspiring you to take what you already have on hand and make something out of it. Back in the fridge. We have carrots to peel. Want your veggies to be in a single layer and not that close to each other. Otherwise, they start to steam instead of roast. Always some fresh pepper, always salt. And add your favorite spices. I love paprika. Before 25 for like 40 minutes, but I check them around 20 and flip them around. This is the part where I forgot the recipe's gonna put the chicken in the oven too, and I just put the veggies in the oven, and I shouldn't have made roasted veggies. What I've decided to do is leave the veggies on high heat as long as humanly possible, and then when the chicken needs to go in at the lower temperature, change the oven and hope the vegetables finish. I want a grain to go with this, but I don't really feel like making a grain to go with this. Luckily, I froze extra servings of farro the last time I made it. Break this up, make it easier to defrost. That'll be good to go by the time we're done. In the chicken in my cast iron, which is one of my favorite ways to cook chicken. Using my handy dandy splatter guard, which looks very dumb, but is very effective. These skin side down. Love that sizzle. Carrots have been in there for 20 minutes. Ooh, they are looking good, and that is steamy. Come around a little bit, get them all mixed up. Oh my God, look at that color. It's not as amazing, but that's okay. We can't all be perfect. We're ready to go in the oven. Lower the temperature, move the carrots down. The wind, the wind. Doing this one-handed is terrible. We're in business. Goodbye. Carrots have been in for about 40 minutes. Look how gorgeous they are. How we doing in here, babies? Ooh, looking good. Hand juices in there. Yum. Moment of truth, here we go. Skin is decently crispy for being in the freezer for so long. Oh good. This is your sign to see what you have in your freezer, see what you have in your pantry, and find a recipe to make something.